Let me just say right off the bat, this video is not made to expose anybody, it's just to help to shed some light on a current situation that is happening. I ask that nobody goes and harass anybody that I talk or mention about in this video, as that will not help make the situation better. This video is also not a shameless stunt for publicity, it's just to help inform and educate others so situations like this can never happen again. Michael Kovach is a very popular indie voice actor, best known for voice acting N from Murder Drones, Jax from The Amazing Digital Circus, and many other great characters. Michael also does signing streams, where he streams himself signing posters for his fans, writing little messages and doodles and all of that. However, during his most recent one, on September 19th, things took a pretty dark turn. This is where my girlfriend Rihanna Delian VA comes into play. She is a massive fan of Michael Kovach and the character of Jax. She had paid $67 for a poster to be signed by Michael Kovach. She had put in the special instructions if Michael could write something as Jax to her OC, Rain, to which Michael had signed with absolutely no problem, even making a joke or two about it as well, while also clarifying in a lighthearted and joking way about people shipping their OCs and shipping Funny Buddy with Jax.
Alright, next up is for Rihanna Delian. It's Rihanna from CadaverCon 2024. I sadly won't be able to make it this year, but could you write some flirty... Why? Jax doesn't flirt. Here. I at least wrote this. Your character is a bunny. So I wrote, there's only room for one bunny around these parts. I wrote something simple. Hope you're okay. I'm doing fine. I'm just being a brat. Don't worry. I'm okay. I'm not actually, like, frustrated or angry. Maybe a little frustrated, just because it does get a little annoying having to clarify some things. But it's something I don't mind doing. I'm not, like, angry. I just have to... If anything, I'm a little low energy now, because I've dispersed a little bit of energy explaining things. You're lucky number 2525. There you go, Rihanna.
All was fine and dandy until big content creator Ayylmao made a video talking about the problem that Michael had experienced during his livestream. But within that video, he had either glossed over, made up, or just flat out lied about certain facts that happened within that livestream.
Recently, Digital Circus fans have been discussing shipping, and in particular how Jax's voice actor Michael was getting a bit fed up with it. Let me explain. So, a day ago, Michael did a 4-hour livestream where he signed prints for all of the characters he voiced. During the stream, when it came to Jax, a lot of fans kept asking him to draw things relating to Funny Bunny. I'll roll the clip.
Did you write some flirty... Why? Jax doesn't flirt. Something is Jax and just be as flirty as possible. My gosh. Why is everybody so thirsty? You guys need to drink water. Slightly romantic as Jax, but in character, please. Okay. What? Why would you make me do this? Man, they wrote, hello, Michael. If you can you make Jax say the words on my print, I love you, Pomni, and include one doodle of Pomni and Jax side by side. Why? Can I say no to that? Do I ship Jax and Pomni? I don't ship anyone. None of them should be in relationships. We'll do that. None of them should be in relationships.
A little later, over on Twitter, Michael came out to clarify that he doesn't dislike the Digital Circus ships. He thinks some are really fun and he loves seeing the art and fan works. He just wants to avoid being too involved in that side of things because he knows how toxic it can get. Personally, I completely agree with Michael here. I love Funny Bunny, but I felt really uncomfortable listening to those clips. It's the same with in-person panels as well. People just keep asking questions relating to shipping and it must be exhausting hearing the same things over and over. What do you think? Let me know down below.
Now, he didn't mention my girlfriend by name, but it's still really weird that he left out some key details about this livestream. My girlfriend was asking for a request for Michael to say something flirty as Jax about her OC, not Pomni. Why he didn't bother to mention that at all is beyond me. It's also really concerning that he was cutting around the clips a little bit and trimming them without giving full context to some of them. Now I get it, it's YouTube Shorts and they're only allowed to be 3 minutes long, but full context should have been given either way. Not to mention, he kind of flanderized it and made the situation sound worse than it was. Soon after he released his YouTube short talking about it, my girlfriend was flooded with messages and comments of people slandering and harassing her. To quote her exact YouTube post talking about it, "As of writing this, I am currently being slandered and harassed on TikTok, Twitter, and recently YouTube. Mainly for my recent livestream and short of me requesting for Michael Kovach if he could possibly say something flirty as Jax to my OC/original character, Rain. Reminder that I did not ask Jax to be flirty to me, only my OC. Michael instead jokingly wrote a non-flirty take on how Jax would react to another bunny character. However, people have been recently taking that clip out of context and only focusing on Michael's sighing and disappointment and comparing me and my request to actual sexualization of Michael and shipping questions. Ayylmao is one of those people responsible for the harassment and slander against many underage creators, including me and one transgender Jax artist. Ayylmao, I am a human too, not just Michael. Just because I'm not as famous as Michael doesn't mean I deserve to be dehumanized. Please either take accountability and clip me out of your slop shorts, or at least pin my comment explaining everything. Thank you. Also, I never had an issue with Michael's improv writing on my print. Stop treating me as if I'm a selfish rat." Personally, I believe that was probably the best thing she could have said given her current situation. The comments have been very supportive towards her, but also have been criticizing Ayylmao as well. Ayylmao has always bothered me for this exact reason. Monetizing off of drama and hardly knowing shit about it is parasitic and disgusting, especially when it puts minors in danger. I'm so sorry that this has happened to you among multiple other people. I'm so sorry that these people have been harassing and slandering you. They should know better than to do that to a minor or anyone specifically, which is absolutely disgusting and horrible. Also, Ayylmao has been doing horrible the past months. This is definitely his downfall. I'm so sorry that he's been making this even more terrible for you. Now let me just state this. Is Michael Kovach allowed to feel uncomfortable? Absolutely. Is he allowed to feel uncomfortable if somebody requests something that's a little bit too off the rails, per se, and he doesn't necessarily want to do it? Absolutely. I'm not saying he's not allowed to feel feelings. I'm not saying that he's not allowed to not feel comfortable. I think the best way to explain what I mean is through this beautiful comment that somebody left. "We can't have some OC X canon fun anymore? Of course getting VAs involved is dodgy, but MK, Michael Kovach, compromised and handled it well." This comment perfectly sums up exactly what I'm trying to say here. While I am not upset at Michael, as he did absolutely nothing wrong, I am, however, concerned and upset at Aylmao's blatant lack of common sense here. And while not intentional, he caused a massive uproar over absolute nothing, and caused many minors to be harassed and slandered, and causing my girlfriend to come on the brink of suicide. That is not okay in any way, shape, or form. It's a real shame with somebody that has a massive fan base behind him and has a massive following, he somehow made a stupid decision like this. Now, am I saying that he deserves to get harassed and stalked and slandered? Absolutely not. That's not what I'm saying at all. Do I think he's incapable of change? Absolutely not. I believe he still has a chance to take accountability and publicly apologize for all of this. Or maybe he won't, and the situation will continue to get worse and worse. All I can hope and pray for is that he sees this video, takes accountability, and apologizes. Because this situation doesn't need to get more worse than it already is. And I would really appreciate it if people share this video around, just so the word gets spread out there more. Please, make the right choice. Please make the right choice and apologize and take accountability. It'll make everybody in the situation feel calm and make the whole thing better for everybody involved. I just hope my pleas don't fall on deaf ears.